Now, the commissioner, Adam Silver, did meet with a small group of reporters talking about the sport moving forward. There was talk about the three-point line. He seems to be content where the game is. And he said, yes, ratings are down, but ratings for cable TV are down. Streaming numbers, I don't follow that, but I'm sure he's all over that and probably likes the impressions they're getting on social media. But it feels like this is like late-night TV. Because it used to be you stayed up and you watched Johnny Carson or Letterman, Leno. Now you just get a clip that you'll see the next morning. And that feels like that's what the NBA is becoming. It's just a viral clip that you'll see the next day. You might not stay up and watch the entire game or half of a game. I don't know how much you watched the Cup last night. And maybe the NBA is fine with that. Hey, it's just, look at this highlight here, a couple of highlights here. But Adam Silver seemed content. I guess that, I don't know if he'd use that word, but it sounded like that with his comments of where the game is and where the game is going. And they're still trying to figure out this All-Star game. And now, like Kevin Durant says, let's go back to East versus West. Well, you guys did that and you screwed it up. So there is no fix for the All-Star game. Like they're trying to change the format here, and you're going to have the young players playing and the Friday night, and if you win, and then you're involved, and then now there's 4 teams involved in the All-Star game. Yes, Eden.
There's like one fundamental flaw in everything with the All-Star game in fixing it, and that you're trying to make something matter that doesn't matter. There's no reason for the All-Star game to matter. It's just supposed to be fun. It's just supposed to be like, hey, look at this fun exhibition that they're doing. There's no reason for it to be that important.
Well, they're trying to, just so it doesn't become, I don't even know how to describe it, where it's just sort of making a mockery of the All-Star game, that it's not even basketball. It's just sort of a pickup game that's televised.
Basketball isn't even really basketball. Now the All-Star game is even less basketball.
Yeah. I just don't know if we care if it's fixable. Like a slam dunk contest, I'm not interested. I'll watch the three-point shooting contest. I've been saying for a long time, I would have former players with a current player. I'd have Del Curry with Steph Curry. I'd have Steve Kerr with Steph Curry, if you wanted to do that. Or Klay Thompson, not his dad, Michael Thompson. But you get Ray Allen shoots threes. That, to me, would be fun. If you want to incorporate the WNBA, that's fun as well. As long as the NBA players are fine with that, because they have more to lose if they lose a shooting contest. But you want to put Sabrina out there, Caitlin Clark, it's ratings gold. But, the NBA has to look at, are you developing your stars? The biggest names in the sport are still LeBron, Steph, and KD. That's a big issue. Because if I look at the NFL, well, maybe that's not even fair with the NFL. Looking at baseball, your biggest names, Ohtani, Aaron Judge, you're going to put Juan Soto in there, so he's younger. You got to have young stars. Anthony Edwards has all the makings of a young star. Wembanyama has all the makings of being a big star. But they're not there yet. Steph, KD, LeBron, still there. And I think as you grow your league, you want another generation to grow with those superstars or potential superstars. That, to me, that would be front burner stuff of how do we get these, they have to be part of the everyday vernacular where you're asking about them, you're talking about them. And maybe it's not fair to compare them to Steph, KD, and LeBron. Those are 3 of the top 10, 15 players of all time. And personalities. And I think that's what you're trying to get. You want relevancy. And I think that's part of the NBA's problem with me. It's not really relevant sometimes. They tried to create the NBA Cup, and okay, what? Hey, they're playing for extra money. That doesn't excite me. Hey, they're really caring about that doesn't excite me. Then we wait till Christmas, but then the NFL just big-footed you on Christmas. You got bowl games coming up. These are actual bowl games that mean something. See, this is where there's only so much room, and you got to find your place. You got to find your space on the mantle where you go, wait a minute, where are you going to put us? Now they're playing, bowl games on Friday night. It's all the way through here into January. So it's pretty tough. And then you got playoff football with the NBA. Then you got March Madness. So you're really trying to carve out your little piece of the pie here. Yes, Eden.
How much of it is stars being developed or stars just happen? I mean, like there wasn't a big game plan to let's create Michael Jordan. He sort of happened, right? Steph happened. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who the league, how do they elevate people into being stars, or are you just waiting for another star to drop in your lap?
Well, Jalen Brunson, it feels like they're trying to make him more of a star with the Knicks. Anthony Edwards, it feels like.
Should be.
Ja Morant, kind of screwed up his timeline. Zion, what's Zion Williamson?
Yeah.
Like, what is he? Who is he? The fact that you can trade for a guy that we thought, oh my gosh, he's the next Charles Barkley. He's not. So that's the hard part of really, like baseball has Paul Skeens. They've done a great job in being able to showcase him. Now, granted, he has to be great, be different. And I see what you're saying. Like LeBron and KD and Steph are all unique. But who is that next guy? Like Joker is unique. I just don't think he's must-see TV. Even Luka. Like Luka and Jokic, their passing is what I love to watch. They can both score, but they can get 50, and it's not like you go, damn, did you see? You can get 50, and then you can get 50. Yes, Marv.
You don't think Jokic is must-see TV?
No.
Really?
No.
He does. To me, he does.
For me.
Oh, okay.
For me. But I don't think, like if I'm 22 years of age, 18, 16, I go, I'm watching Anthony Edwards or Ja Morant or somebody who does something that you don't normally see. And Joker, as wonderful as he is, I just don't think you go, hey, I've got to tune in to watch him. I usually catch up with what he's doing because there'll be highlights, and I'll go look at the box score, and I'll go, oh, damn, he's the MVP. He's the best player in basketball. Yes, Mark.
But I thought he'd be your cup of tea because he has a real Bill Walton type of game. Where
No. Once again, I'm take me out of the equation.
Okay.
Yes, because I watch the Wizards, so
well,
I do, and the Hornets.
You got an issue.
I do. Yes, Paulie.
But the Joker is to be appreciated. He's like going to an art gallery. You appreciate what he does. It may not be pure entertainment. Like the highlights don't play on SportsCenter and play on social media, but his game is to be appreciated.
Yeah, because you'll watch him and he'll make a highlight and it's usually a pass. I mean,
a rebound and a full court baseball pass
Yes.
to somebody who dunks it.
Yes.